The streets of Beijing shimmered with flag soldiers and flashing steel. September 3, 2025 marked a spectacle no one could ignore. China's military parade displayed 12,000 troops marching with perfect precision. Tanks rolled in synchronized rhythm like giant metallic waves. Over 100 aircraft soared above, leaving contrails across the clear sky. Hypersonic missiles gleamed on display, hinting at future warfare capabilities. Drones hovered silently, a new dimension of modern combat technology. President Xi Jinping inspected the formations flanked by top Chinese officials. Leaders from Russia and North Korea watched as history unfolded before them. The parade commemorated the 80th anniversary of victory over Japan. China emphasized its historical contribution to ending World War II. But this was more than remembrance, it was a statement of power. Modernization of the People's Liberation Army was on full display. New stealth fighters and amphibious vehicles drew global attention immediately. Artificial intelligence integrated systems showcased future battlefield capabilities silently. The parade began at exactly 9 in the morning like clockwork. Mass military bands set the tone with deep rhythmic drumbeats. Soldiers' synchronized steps echoed the discipline and unity of the nation. Every uniform polished, every boot shined, reflecting careful planning and preparation. The vehicles ranged from traditional tanks to autonomous armored platforms. Each missile unit represented years of research, thousands of scientists and engineers. The hypersonic weapon symbolized the ability to strike targets with incredible speed. Analysts say these advancements challenge global military balance and deterrence strategies. The parade route spanned over 2 kilometers of Tiananmen Square. Drones filmed the entire spectacle, providing a bird's-eye view for citizens. Xi Jinping's speeches highlighted national pride, unity and technological achievement. Media coverage amplified the parade, reaching hundreds of millions worldwide instantly. China's domestic audience saw strength, leadership and stability projected simultaneously. Citizens waved flags and cheered as historical and futuristic elements merged. The inclusion of foreign dignitaries signaled diplomatic signaling beyond simple display. Russia's presence reflected growing Sino-Russian strategic cooperation in recent years. North Korea's attendance reminded the world of complex regional alliances in East Asia. The parade timing coincided with global attention on Taiwan and South China Sea. Control of these maritime regions is central to China's security strategy. Advanced naval vessels were displayed, hinting at ambitions beyond territorial waters. Aircraft carriers and destroyers signaled China's intent to project power globally. The inclusion of new cyber and electronic warfare units surprised analysts. They represent battles that happen invisibly beyond traditional kinetic warfare. China's parade was both spectacle and soft power messaging combined. Historically, parades have always communicated military prowess and political authority. From Roman legions to Soviet tanks, parades shape perception as much as reality. China's PLA has grown from regional defender to potential global force. Rapid development in missile technology increases range and strike precision dramatically. Hypersonic glide vehicles can evade traditional missile defense systems entirely. This challenges existing military doctrines of the United States and allies. Taiwan watches closely its defense strategy, adapting to emerging Chinese capabilities. Japan and South Korea monitor air and sea developments with heightened concern. The parade also included civilian technological innovations alongside military hardware. AI command systems and logistics drones symbolize integration of technology and strategy. Cybersecurity elements highlight China's awareness of modern digital battlefields. Weapons shown included DF-17 hypersonic missiles capable of Mach 5 speeds. Unmanned ground vehicles demonstrated automation and robotics applied to combat zones. PLA Navy showcased Type 055 destroyers among other advanced surface combatants. PLA Air Force unveiled J-20 stealth fighters and new UAV models. Nuclear deterrent was subtly reinforced with display of DF-41 ICBMs. These missiles can reach multiple continents within 40 minutes of launch. Missile tests over the past 5 years demonstrate increasing reliability. All this signals China's aim to secure regional dominance and global influence. Experts debate whether the parade is defensive deterrent or signaling aggression. It also sends a domestic message reinforcing unity and Xi Jinping's leadership. Analysts note China's investment in military research exceeds tens of billions annually. The Belt and Road Initiative complements military expansion through strategic partnerships. Ports and infrastructure across Africa and Asia extend China's influence subtly. Every display in the parade communicates capability to potential allies and rivals alike. The media focused heavily on the precision of troop formations and coordination. Thousands of hours of training produce steps perfectly synchronized across the square. Psychological impact reinforces perception of disciplined, modern, and unstoppable military force. Foreign observers study drone formations for insights into China's future unmanned strategies. Hypersonic missile units signal ability to counter advanced missile defense systems globally. Naval displays show emphasis on blue water capabilities and extended operational reach. The parade represents a shift from continental defense to power projection globally. Planners carefully balanced history, symbolism, and cutting-edge technology in the presentation. Attendance of foreign leaders communicates geopolitical alliances and emerging partnerships. Every camera angle captured power, order, and modern technological prowess simultaneously. China's domestic population perceives strength and technological superiority, enhancing national pride. The parade signals readiness to defend sovereignty and assert strategic interests abroad. Global analysts weigh the implications for NATO and US military planning. Taiwan, Japan, and Southeast Asia adjust military postures in response immediately. Satellite imagery confirms deployment of new missile systems and armored formations. Electronic warfare vehicles suggest emphasis on controlling information and battlefield networks. PLA's modernization includes AI-guided artillery and automated logistic support vehicles. Military analysts track training and parade drills for operational insights continuously. International news outlets compared the parade to historic displays of Soviet and US power. Strategic messaging includes both deterrence and promotion of China as a global leader. Analysts highlight simultaneous signaling to domestic and international audiences in a single event. Long-term investments in R&D fuel continuous upgrades to hardware and software systems. Economic growth allows military expansion without straining national budgets significantly. Domestic media emphasized heroism of troops alongside technological achievements shown publicly. Public perception management plays key role in sustaining leadership legitimacy and support. Every element, from marching boots to missile units, serves multiple purposes simultaneously. Psychological impact extends to foreign militaries calculating strategic responses cautiously. PLA's increasing integration of AI and drones changes traditional combat paradigms significantly. Observers note blend of historical symbolism with forward-looking technological capabilities. Hypersonic missile deployment signals shift in strategic nuclear and conventional doctrine. Naval expansion shows focus on contested maritime regions and distant operations. Air power demonstrations emphasize stealth, speed, and long-range strike capacity. Cyber and electronic units suggest asymmetric approaches complementing conventional forces. Belt and road connections enhance ability to sustain overseas operations logistically. Regional security analysts note interplay between domestic legitimacy and international signaling. Modern parades mix spectacle, deterrence, and propaganda effectively across multiple channels. Global observers study troop formations for insights into Chinese military doctrine evolution. Missile displays integrate both conventional precision strike and nuclear deterrence messaging. AI command systems demonstrate increased operational efficiency and decision-making speed. Every aircraft, tank, and drone tells a story of strategic intent. Xi Jinping's presence reinforces unity, leadership, and control over the military apparatus. Public broadcast amplifies narrative of national strength and global influence simultaneously. Domestic pride aligns with modernization narrative emphasizing science, technology, and order. Economic development supports military expansion, creating feedback loop for national power. Foreign analysts note subtle signaling regarding Taiwan, South China Sea, and Arctic ambitions. Military parade serves as soft power projection tool for international audiences. Every formation, vehicle, and drone unit communicates China's readiness for multiple scenarios. PLA modernization impacts regional security planning and global strategic calculations deeply. Geopolitical implications extend to US, Russia, India, Japan, and Southeast Asia. China's parade exemplifies synthesis of history, technology, and political messaging clearly. PLA modernization priorities include hypersonic weapons, cyber, drones, and integrated systems. Belt and road infrastructure enhances ability to sustain forward-deployed capabilities abroad. Public perception management strengthens leadership legitimacy domestically and messaging internationally. Every camera angle and drone shot carefully choreographed for maximum impact visually. Future parades will likely emphasize unmanned systems and advanced AI capabilities. Strategic lessons for other nations include force projection, deterrence, and signaling simultaneously. Global observers interpret display as combination of defense, deterrence, and ambition signaling. Military modernization parallels economic and technological growth over past 3 decades strongly. International relations analysts weigh potential responses in diplomacy, trade, and defense consistently. The parade demonstrates China's ability to integrate history, technology, and messaging effectively. PLA continues investment in AI, hypersonic, naval, and cyber capability steadily. Every detail reflects careful planning, training, and strategic foresight applied meticulously. Geopolitical consequences influence regional alliances, security policies, and global perception significantly. China's parade is a reminder that power projection extends beyond traditional warfare. Modern parades merge spectacle, deterrence, diplomacy, and domestic messaging seamlessly together. Strategic observers will monitor next steps, technology deployments, and leadership intentions closely. Xi Jinping's presence ensures political cohesion, discipline, and public unity reinforced visibly. The 2025 parade signals ongoing evolution of military, political, and technological strategy. Global analysts conclude China aims to secure regional influence and global recognition firmly. Geopolitics, history, and technology intersect in dramatic fashion during this parade clearly. The world watches as China continues to assert power and technological advancement. Future military developments will redefine strategic calculations for Asia and beyond considerably. Every parade, every announcement, and every unit has deeper political significance embedded. China's 2025 military parade marks a new chapter in modern power projection.